Listen, man, we got Sky here with us. New single out, Hot Boy. From Orlando, originally from up north.
Yep.
Tell me about that story, man. You guys, you and your fam moved down
right after
Twin Towers fell. Yeah. That's crazy, bro. Tell me that story.
It's crazy because second plane was actually over our house in Jersey.
Get the hell out of
here.
Bro. And were you home when that happened? Or?
I was on my way to school, and I saw the second plane hit from the top of our school.
That's insane.
Because we could see like all the way look gray. You know what I mean? So we saw the smoke and all that when the second plane hit.
So like when all the that stuff went down, like your family was just like, we're getting out of here?
Oh no, it wasn't for that. Around that time, it was like we lived in a little hood spot in Jersey, and our little house was way worth more than the one that they bought in Florida. They moved to a little suburby area, and it was all wood and trees and all that. My dad, I guess, just was smart about it and got a house that now what's building around the property like built its value. So it was it was cheaper to live down here than up there at the time.
No, I feel that, and it's cool. Like, how was that transition too? Because I mean, I'm originally from Connecticut, and it's kind of a culture shock, coming from like I'm being sandwiched between Boston and New York.
It was depressing, but there's one thing I'll tell you that always gonna highlight. I have my own room, right? Okay. And then like I've never seen a window that big. Florida windows reach down into the ground.
Dog, my apartment's like that right now.
So I used to always like just open the window and sit in the grass with me, and I always just thought that was so cool. But it kind of sucked after a while, because to this day I don't even know who my neighbors are.
Really?
I don't even know who my parents' neighbors are. Like 2 houses down, like the ones right next door, yeah. But like the ones across the street, no. The ones next to them, no. The ones next to them, the ones next to us.
Because it's like in the hood, like you knew everybody, and then your cousins is like downstairs.
Yeah, and then we're the only ones hanging out outside. So literally, we had the cops called on us over 50 times, bro. Since we lived there, we're the only urban kids hanging out outside. So
it's crazy. No basements either, yo.
No basements,
That's
bro.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
That's what tripped me out.
In the backyard, we used to jump high and hit the ground, and you'll see water come up. Wow, that's weird.
So what was it like when did music become a thing for you? At what age was it?
Music been a thing since Jersey, since I was a kid. I used to freestyle on the block with all these grown dudes, and I don't know if I was good or not. I just liked it. I was inspired by this dude named Ricardo, tall black dude, blood dude, he was a gangbanger dude. And he used to always freestyle. And then my brother's friend Ramon used to freestyle too. Ramon, that was his name, right? The baller, always had the cool J's.
It's always some guy with the cool J's that was nice at either ball and rapping at the same time.
And could rap, you know what I'm saying? And on house arrest too. So, yeah, for sure, that's how I got inspired. But really, it all came from, I ran into we lived in an apartment at first in Jersey. And then, the house we bought, the owner died in it, right? He died in it? It was like that. Yeah, he like died. Well, all his stuff was still in the house. So when we were moving there, we were getting the stuff out, and then I ran into this little Walkman, and it had like the Fugees in it.
Stop.
And then boom.
I mean, Jersey, Fugees, I mean, it only makes sense.
So I listened to that for like 2 years. And
was it
my
the
parents
score?
didn't even know the score. Yep, that's
where it started?
Yeah, that's where it started. And my boy Omar put me on to, I forgot the name of the album, but it was the album with Jay-Z had a song with R. Kelly called Poppin' Tags.
Had to be Best of Both Worlds.
Best of Both Worlds.
Best of Both Worlds.
Yep.
I'm like a discography of like anybody. I keep weird knowledge like that.
Yeah, but you see, I didn't think I'd ever like make it into rap because I'm like not like that at all. Like I have no.
Oh wait, Poppin' Tags. You sure it wasn't the one with Big Boy on it? Wasn't it Big Boy on it?
Big Boy was on it too.
Okay, that was Blueprint 2.
Blueprint 2.
Bang.
Damn.
Gift and the Curse.
That's crazy.
We be popping tags.
And then Mobb Deep started with Murder Music.
Stop.
So those three.
You had a really good way to get it started.
Then I did my own
digging.
Influence. I did my own digging. One of my other favorite artists are KRS-One too, and Eric B and Rakim, Paid in Full. Who else I looked up? Gangstar, I love Gangstar. Your bitch ain't really got no ass. She just poked it out. Yo, you know what I'm saying? And then KRS-One with the Keep Right or Get Left. It's those little things that make me like an artist.
See, that's why I like you now for saying that, because like not just Guru, but Primo's actually one of my favorite producers of all time. So Gangstar is definitely like right there.
Yeah.
And my best hip hop moment was actually meeting him.
That's crazy.
So that was
Gangstar passed, right?
Guru did.
Oh, okay.
They came back. They did a record, I know, with J. Cole.
Oh,
like
Gangstar wasn't one person.
Yeah, it was two.
It was two.
Well, it was Guru rapping and
the producer.
Primo was doing the beats.
So the rapper passed.
Yeah.
Damn. Rest in peace, Guru, man.
For sure. And now, you're in Orlando. You're doing all this music. Actually, you started off by doing parties, right? Or you're doing events. How did that?
No,
you were just doing the scenes. You were on the scene and
like rapping in the parties and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, we started doing like local rap shows, like open mic events and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then, I did do my own event, 2016 called 1LV. It's all the artists that were there are basically famous now.
Yeah, so you had like Wi-Fi's funeral.
Yeah.
And
Max P was there. This is before SKYXXX, so I didn't know them. Marco was there from Orlando. Marcellus Javon, who ended up on that show with Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Nico was there. Tyler Yahweh. The whole Swamp Posse when we were still together. Yeah.
So when did Swamp Posse come about?
Right before I went to prison. So it was 2012. I formed Swamp Posse. I always had the idea. But 2012, literally going into 2013, is when I put it together and actually formed the group to we're taking pictures together. We know who we are. So top of 2013.
And a couple people that were associated with it were actually were like Ski Mask and you also knew X.
Yeah, I did. They weren't associated with Swamp Posse though.
Okay.
Ski Mask and X, honestly, I have the least to do with I met them on the verge of their blowing up. So I met them very quickly, and then they blew up very quickly. But yeah, I brought them over to Orlando for sure. Brought them to a studio out there. Brought them to a show out there for sure.
That's cool. What was that energy like hanging with them dudes?
I liked it. I met I didn't know Ski at first actually. I knew X. X opened up for us at a Red Ruby show in where was that at? Hollywood. In Hollywood down south. He just randomly, I just remember seeing Kid performing with no shoes and no socks and crazy little ripped up kid just screaming and wilding. There was only 15 people in the crowd. Jumped in there. He made everybody mosh still. So that energy, I was like, yo, this kid is dope as hell. And he just, we were on stage waiting for them to finish and stuff. And he came up to me. He's like, yo, Sky, bro, I just want you to know I love Swamp Posse. Y'all inspired me a lot. I got my 3 X's from you. Ooh, this and that. I was like, yo, that's lit.
Crazy.
Through us, but
and I was just about to ask that, the 3 X's. What is that?
It was a way to cover up 666.
Okay, I was wondering if you just like a lot of porn or something like that.
Oh, that too. I mean, yeah, the name as a whole signifies looks like a porn name to signify being raw and uncut for sure, which is the political way I turned it into. But it's really to cover 666, and he knows that. Everyone knows that in Florida because we run some real demonic shit. But the X's, they came through me, but he vibed a lot more with the younger kid I had in the group called Keys. And Keys changed his name to official Keys XXX. And around the time, a lot of the younger kids didn't really talk to me like that. I didn't talk to them, because I don't know, I guess they just thought I was older or they wouldn't talk to them. So he got them from us, but by way through Keys.
Copy. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy to see that where that origin of the name came from for X. That's nuts. Or what it was inspired by, I should say. We got Sky Airs Wild 94.1, and yo, let's talk about us being from up north, and just knowing how that scene was like that. You already know it's always a lot of turmoil, sometimes a little beef every now and then. Everybody just kind of it was hard for everybody to kind of connect because everybody was trying to get to the same thing, but nobody wanted to collab with each other or didn't want to let anybody in the circle or whatever. You're very territorial. What is the difference between what was that like being able to come across all these Florida artists and everybody just yo, you influenced me, yo, let's do this together. It's like a brotherhood more down here. Do you get that?
Before I answer that, I'm gonna just this is weird because my hoodie doesn't go across. The pockets are actually.
Oh, you stopped?
What?
Stops?
Yeah, you see me over here trying to
joint
there's a joint in the middle. What the fuck? But all right, since we're at home, right? I'm gonna answer that the right way. This is Crib. We've been here before. Bootleg Kev's the first one to get us on the radio, show us love. It was a brotherhood there, all right? It was. A lot of people show you love. A lot of people will always tell you, bro, you inspire me. But when they get a position better than yours, bro, that shit just changes. You know? None of the people that I've ever helped or ever did anything with even mentioned me. You know what I mean? They got interviews and they say they've been on tours and this and that when they were actually on tour with Swamp Posse. You know, so I don't know why is that. And I guess for you to say that, yeah, you know how there's always beefs, there's always that knowledge, that unknowable knowledge. And I think that's what makes that type of shit happen, where beefs occur. I was just always the type to not really care, you know what I mean? But it bothered me, of course, but yeah, Miami Underground started it all. And I kind of had, I met Space Ghost Perp at the peak of his career and A$AP Rocky at the same time. I met them up in New York. So when I moved down here, what Space Ghost Perp was doing in Miami, I kind of transitioned over here. Damn, bro, you dropped my phone like that? Asshole. Yeah, so I transitioned out over here to Orlando, and I kind of started the underground there. And then it was cool until, like, people actually started getting numbers. And then, you know, it became I guess a fight for, like, I'm trying to stay on. So I can't keep helping people where I can. So that's what it ended up turning into, and that's where I fell back. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of underground artists. I know them all. I know a lot of artists that blew up, and I'm always the guy in the cut. Like, you'll always see a picture of me with some Playboy Cardi. Everyone, I'm always in the cut, you know? And that's just how I've always been, bro, because of that type of thing you're talking about. Yeah. It's like, I don't know why people just can't keep it real. Hey, and if I inspired you and you get on, like, are you uninspired by me again, or like, or did my presence only help you get there? And now it's like, you know, I don't need to be around this anymore. That's definitely what it is, you know. And that changed around the time when I came out of prison, around the time where Denzel Curry was popping, Rob Banks was popping. Well, they still are. While they were doing their things and they were the main South Florida people, that's when it was still original. That's when it was still love. Then Puya takes off, Fat Nick takes off. Then around the time Space Ghost. Domino's. Yeah, Domino's. So around the time Wi-Fi is coming up, Smoke Perp, Lil Pump, that's when things start getting. Because they also have opened the biggest door possible for the Miami Underground. You know? Puya surpassed a lot of things and did a lot of things to bring attention to Florida. Which Pump, the biggest artist from the Florida Underground, period. You know? Facts. As far as that, like, I don't consider X even underground anymore. You know what I mean? Because X kind of lived alongside the underground, and he was younger, but he was, like, far beyond, like, you know, in the studio.
I feel like he was ahead of his time.
Yeah, he was ahead of his time for sure.
And I know a couple years ago you dropped the album, 60.
60 EP on Hustlers. Yeah.
That too. I know you also have a project out now with Cognac Roses.
Cognac and Roses.
Cognac Roses. That was pretty dope. I mean, I've been really put on to you, but you know, like, you know, guys like Bootleg and people I've seen, you know, you pop up. You know, I'll keep my ears and eyes open. Yeah. So I do my research. Man, what is it like now to be, you know, in a good situation, have Hot Boy out now, knowing that you've been through, like, your grind and it's actually reached to this point?
Well, like, I never shy away. Like, I'm always trying to be the most positive I can be and give out the most positive energy, but I don't ever let anyone get it twisted with me. It's like, this is a lot of good shit going on, but a lot of bad shit happened too. So I'm not going to outweigh either or. To me, the good and the bad are right here, and that's why this is happening. So I'm ready to work. I'm not ready. I'm having fun. I love it. I could take care of my daughter, and that's how I see it. And it ain't about the chains, it ain't about the gold teeth, it ain't about the diamonds, it's about the grind. And now that I'm here, I could really say that I inspired myself to be here. And since I'm here off my own way, I'm gonna stay. You know what I mean?
I respect that, man. Yeah. That's deep. And with the single out now, man, like, I saw you also got a new video on the way you shot in LA. You did a Nutella.
Oh yeah.
Tell me about Nutella, because I'm literally trying to find his record. I couldn't find the record. I need to hear this. And what is that?
See if we can get that too. That record is actually it's produced by Jesse Corporal Wilson. Okay. Who's super big name in the game. That just came about freestyling like Hot Boy. Yeah, I'll just tell you the hook. I'm trying to bust a quick Nutella. So that's the second single coming after the Hot Boy remix.
Oh, that's what's up. Now,
Yeah.
you mentioned remix. Is it G14 classified for you to disclose who's on the remix?
Yeah, I think we can, right?
You can discuss it. It's not G14 classified. We gotta look at the suits. We gotta look at the suits and the high ups.
Yeah, we'll
Just hold it.
Yeah,
Oh
we'll
man, I
hold
almost had it. Almost had it. But what can you say about the remix to Hot Boy right now?
I'll tell you off camera.
Okay.
All right.
What's the energy like? I should say. Let me ask that.
Ooh, the energy?
The energy.
Oh. The energy's like. The energy's definitely sweat, elbows, jumping, girls crying.
Okay.
Because we can't be their boyfriends. That's the
So
energy.
it's the male version of like the hot girl shit Megan Thee Stallion talks about.
What is that?
I don't know. Megan Thee Stallion's got this hot girl stuff. You know what I mean? Like she's got this hot girl shit.
Oh.
It's like hot girl summer, all that stuff.
Oh, whoa. We're
Where
hot
she's-
boy all year.
Yeah.
What was
hot
that?
boy, hot boy, fall, winter, summer.
Oh, yeah. We had no
Spring.
clue about that.
That's what's up.
I actually made Hot Boy a year ago, bro.
Get out.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how that happens?
October last year.
Isn't that crazy how it happens? Like where you have something that something big like that, and it like takes
And
a
how
while
it
for it.
fit. All right, yeah.
You know what I mean? To
I'm
like
talking
let
some
into
shit
the
right now,
universe.
but yeah, that's just crazy.
It's nuts.
It's crazy how just the planning of it, how it fit in for sure. But it actually has nothing to do with the hot boy or hot girl thing at all.
Okay.
And I always just dub that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into none of that. I'm from Florida, bro.
Feel you.
I don't want nothing to do with any rapper or whatever you got going on that ain't from Florida. I'm my own breed. You got to meet me face to face for me to talk to you about that type of stuff, you know?
Same.
So
man.
until I meet Meg Thee Stallion, I don't even know what she's doing, bro. You know? And that's with respect. That's respect.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't speak on someone I don't know what they got going. I just know that we got a fucking mascot. We got a Hot Boy mascot.
It's a full-on mascot.
A full-on mascot that's about to be made. He's alive. So really, what the hell's a hot girl?
Should have
We
brought
got
the
a
mascot in here, man.
No, well, we got him in the drawing phase right now.
Okay.
And he's going to come alive piece by piece. You'll see him.
That's what's up. So after Hot Boy, what are you working on? Is it another EP? Is it an album that you got in the works, or do you have enough singles to kind of gear up for that?
We have a few singles locked in already. I'd say we have 2 for sure. Well, not including this Hot Boy remix, so 3. We got 3 for sure locked in that we're going to be pushing, and what we're working to. Nutella's one of them. And then working on a project called, can I say the name of the project? It's called Madhouse. So that's basically done. We kind of over recorded the amount of tracks we needed, so
Yeah.
we're just picking the best and filtering out through what's the best to complete the project. But it's done. We're just in the cleaning up phase of it now.
Fire, man.
Yeah.
Sky, appreciate you coming through, bro.
Thank you, bro.
My man. Hot Boy's out right now. The remix will be dropping to be determined.
October 25th.
Ooh, right around
Boom.
the corner. Spooky.
Yep.
Spooky.
Make
Get
sure
ready
you got
for
a
that.
tank top that day.
Okay, I'll make sure. I got enough jerseys at the crib. I collect a bunch of NBA jerseys.
Oh,
so I'll make
yeah?
sure I throw,
All right, that's
I'll
dope.
throw out like a Miami Heat or Orlando Magic one on. I'll
Orlando
figure it
Magic. You
out.
got the one with the stars on it?
No, I want the one with the stars with Tracy McGrady. I want the. I need that
need
one.
that.
I need that
I
one.
want to
See,
get
look
the
at
shorts
he
with
knows.
the stars. Yeah.
We out, man. It's wild.